I've got to be honest with you guys. Sometimes I have peace in God's sovereignty, but at the same time, I also have a disturbed feeling of God's sovereignty. It's very confusing. God is in complete control of how much suffering we can endure. And I've reached a level of suffering that I can't even share with you guys. And I realize that it could get worse. And I don't want to scare people with the what ifs, because it doesn't mean things could get worse, or will, but they could. And it scares me that God is willing to let us go through something so painful. But at the same time, I have comfort knowing it. It's very, very bizarre. Very bizarre. I'm going to give you a story that one of my mentors gave me from some experience that he has had as a preacher. He was, whether you believe this or not, is totally up to you. Some of you will. It's none of my business. He was preaching to a guy in the streets, trying to get him to repent and come to Christ. And the guy pulled out a knife and threatened to kill him, and he actually was going to. And out of the blue, literally out of the blue, he dropped to his knees. And my mentor asks him, "Why are you on your knees?" And he said, okay, I'll repent. And he once again asked, why? What did I do? And he said, "It's not what you did. It's what the man behind you said to me." And he then proceeded to say, "The guy said, 'I will split you in half if you kill him.'" And we believe it was either Christ or an angel with sovereign control over the situation that my mentor was going through. And so you can have peace knowing that my mentor was protected. But boy, it shakes you up knowing God let a man almost murder him at the same time, and could have. It's just unbelievable, unbelievable. And so the suffering that we will endure or might endure, the not knowing, and God just, he's, careful how I say this, he says, "Don't worry about tomorrow." And all you can do when you have experiences in life, you just say, "God, are you serious? Are you serious? Don't worry about tomorrow." My mentor almost got stabbed. I've been drugged like crazy by doctors that don't know what they're doing. I've been abused and all these other things in my life, and I've collapsed on the floor from illness and all this other stuff. And you say, "Don't worry. Don't be anxious about tomorrow." And it's bizarre because there are moments, it's like the core of me. It's like, all right, I'm good. And then the other part of me is just groaning to God, just saying, "God, make it stop. You're so sovereign over this." And then at the same time, I'm so confused. But I know you're not the author of confusion. I'm not talking about that type of confusion. I'm talking about the confusion of you being God in this situation. It's like, I get it, but at the same time, man, I just don't get it, God. And it's not like a bad way. I hope you know what I mean. And so I had that story from my mentor and all the stuff I've been through, and it's frustrating sometimes. I got to be honest with you guys. So we witness all the suffering and everything else, and man, it hurts. It hurts. I hope you guys know you're not alone in the pain. It hurts.